you come a long way today. You messaged me saying you're coming, and I hope that we get the result that your journey deserves. Solskjaer rang in the changes today. Had to get us calm, had to get us, resilient, compact. 3 goals today, clean sheet. How you feeling?
Flex, it's been a long time coming to see a clean sheet. Yeah. It's a long time since we've had a comfortable win. Look, I think this was down to 3 individual moments of brilliance. Look, Solskjaer changed it up. He had to. We played 5 at the back. It worked out well, but look, I think this is a lovely swan song for Solskjaer. Let him go on a high. I love Solskjaer, but we've had too many disappointing results this year. This doesn't overshadow it for me. We had young boys, we sneaked against Villarreal, sneaked against Atalanta, we sneaked against West Ham, we had the Everton result, 5-0 last week. It's not good enough for me. I look at the overall picture of things, and I know everyone loves saying football, we'll do the long-term project, long-term project. Long-term project is an absolute fallacy. It doesn't exist. Everyone wants the short-term success and to win right now. I don't have time to say we'll win in 3 or 4 years. I want to win right now. Look at the squad we have. If we had Tuchel, we had Klopp, we had Guardiola, we had a manager of that standard, we would be winning right now. We would be up there with them. We have Solskjaer. I love the guy. But look, like I say all the time, I'm never going to be on the cover of GQ magazine, and I'm okay with that. Solskjaer's never going to be a top manager, and that's all right too.
But so I hear what you're saying, but say a lot of people saying get Conte in, and I'm not saying that's what this conversation's about, but he went with a formation that Conte would probably play, etc., etc. If Solskjaer, let's just say, if Solskjaer was to continue with that 5-3-2, let's say he was to, could it be something to build upon, or do you feel that was just a short-term fix because he had to get some calm? He had to get us playing and get us resilient.
Flex, let's be honest, his back was up against the wall, and there were still plenty of individual errors tonight. Maguire looked so uncomfortable on the ball. His confidence is shot at the moment. I wasn't impressed with him. Wan-Bissaka offers nothing still going forward. He can't play that final ball, and him as a wing back doesn't work. If he tucked in a right centre back, I'd maybe believe that system a bit more. Jadon Sancho, £77 million.
Where's he going to play if we do play that system?
Where is he? Where is he? Like sitting on the bench, you know what I mean? I'm sure that seat is lovely and warm when he stands up at the end of the game. To me, that's not what I want to see. I want to see our best players on the pitch, and I want to see us do something a bit more attractive. I know we won 3-0, but that was 3 individual moments of brilliance. How many shots did we have on target today? I'd say 3, and we probably scored them all. You know what I mean?
And Spurs are obviously horrendous. They've got their own problems, and I think we did see that today, a really poor Spurs side. Going forward, then, and I'll get back to now, going forward, does OLE persist with that for you? This is about firefighting. We need to try and get some form going, whether he's the manager or not. Does he persist with that for you?
Look, I don't think OLE has a lot of time in charge. I think the board want to get a new manager in. I think they will get a new manager in. I think they were looking at it going, Spurs, Atalanta, Man City, that's a horrible way to introduce new managers to the club. I think they'll ride out those 3 games. The international break will come and we'll get a new manager in the job. I don't think that's even a conversation.
Even if we win the next 2 games?
I even think if we win the next 2 games, I think you have to look at the big picture. OLE, club legend. But how many times have we been losing or not winning and he's not made a change and not made the right change and not made an impact at half time? It's been too consistent. You look this way and we're 10 games into the season, 11 games into the season, and we're still out of the title race in my opinion. Even though Liverpool dropped points, City dropped points, I don't see us challenging in that race. I don't see us being consistently performing against those teams. So that's the way I see it, Flex.
On the positives from today though, the goals that we did score, Cavani in amongst the goals, Ronaldo's goal. Talk to me about those 2, because they were clinical today.
Yeah, one thing I actually hate, I've seen the narrative been like, OLE is not the problem, Ronaldo's the problem now that we have in. Have you seen that narrative? Yeah. I'm sitting there looking at Ronaldo and go, a lot of people go, oh yeah, look at his last season at Juventus. If you look at Ronaldo's last 2 seasons, he's played under OLE and Pirlo, unproven managers. You go a season before that, he played under Sarri. A season before that, he played under Allegri. He did the job. He was a top goal scorer in Serie A. If you want to blame Ronaldo, you're looking the wrong way and you're looking for a scapegoat, and that's not him. And you look at Edinson Cavani, he needs to play more often for United. His minutes have been so poorly managed. He's not done enough he's not been given the opportunity to do enough for the club. And those 2 players need to show, if they're on the pitch, they'll put the ball in the back of the net. And that's what we need.
Say Cavani needs to start for you, consistently, not just in this system, just in general. We need him on a pitch.
See, I think the problem is we've already been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. If you think we have the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions League and the Premier League, we have so many games and we have 2 strikers who are in the latter stages of their career. They could easily rotate. They could easily both lead the line. And today they show they can both lead the line. And that's something that I want to see in the future. I want to see our best attacking threats on the pitch.
Midfield is always a problem area for us. Ollie went with a 3 in the midfield, and it was interesting to see how Bruno was going to play in that 3. Was he going to be in front of a 2-man midfield just behind the strikers, or was he going to play in a flat 3? And he did. He played in a flat 3 to the right of it. How did you assess our midfield today?
I thought our midfield battled quite well, but again, like, Fred missed a very good chance in the game. I thought McTominay and Fred, like, their greatest asset is they try hard, and to me that's not good enough. It's not enough. They didn't offer enough going forward. They didn't offer enough defensively either. I thought at times we looked lacklustre, and I thought there's not that transition between the back and midfield to attack. How many times do we try and play the ball out from the back and we're panicking and we're kicking the ball either very wide or kicking the ball very long? To me, the midfield, they're just not up to the standard. You know what I mean? I always look at it this way. Liverpool wouldn't take Fred or McTominay. Man City wouldn't take Fred or McTominay. Chelsea wouldn't take Fred or McTominay. Arsenal wouldn't take Fred or McTominay. Probably ask Spurs and they wouldn't take Fred or McTominay. So why should we settle for midfielders like that?
Okay, fair enough. And lastly, who's your man of the match and why?
Man of the match for me, you know what, it's a bit of a funny one. I think I'm going to give it to Cavani. I think he scored the second goal. He shut the game out. And his work rate up front for someone his age is incredible. That's why we need to see more of him. That's why I think he is someone who is integral to this squad and integral to play. And who doesn't love a good bow and arrow?
Listen, safe travels, man.
All
Good
the
to
best,
see you.
mate.
Nice
Good
one,
to see
brother. Take care, man.